Alright everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Crystalis. This is episode 3. We just beat the horrible giant bug. We've not yet been tasked with anything, but we are supposed to go to Mount Saber, all the way to the west. I can actually kill these bugs now. The fire sword is the best sword for most of the game, just by virtue of the fact that it hits things up to 3 times, I'm pretty sure, and we can kill this mushroom now. Speaking of, that is pretty much what the early parts of this video are going to be. We are going to go find a place where quite a few mushrooms spawn, and I will just murder them. You will listen to some more House Leaves remix. It'll be good times. We are getting there. There's really nothing else. My itinerary tells me be level 5. That's the whole note. The entire goal of the moment, and we will start to skip now. And we are just about done. In fact, we are done. I believe what I said in the previous video, I probably would have been slightly better off fighting the pill bugs back in the forest, but I don't like the flying guys. They're annoying as heck. That was probably a little longer than it strictly needed to be. We can live with it. Now we can hurt these guys, and let me think. Let me read my itinerary. I should try and be level 6 before the end of this segment, because it's pretty much like a straight climb of obnoxious things being immune to you up to level 7 is where you need to be to hit the boss, and if you are not level 7 by that point, I have to unequip my magic so I can jump up the slope. That is slippy, slidey ice, and if I don't jump up, I cannot make it. Anyway, level 7 is what you have to beat the next boss, and you don't have to be level 7 to hurt any of his friends before that. So it kind of sucks if you get up there and you're not high enough level and he just murders you because there's nothing you can do. All your attacks just tink off of him. And this is the most obnoxious part of the game. All the enemies are immune to fire, but the walls require you to use the fire sword. I would love to see... Not a virtual console release of this game would be great too. But what I'd really love to see is a slightly remastered release with just L and R buttons so that I can switch between swords without having to go into the menu. I think... it doesn't matter which way I go here, actually. Also, to make things worse, the spider guys, as you might have noticed, do require me to have the fire sword active. And then I'll just miss them over and over. Come on, buddy. He's dead. Those guys do poison me. They are pink, you may recall this. There was actually a remake of this game on the Game Boy Color, of all things, which is actually worse than the NES game, because the music was severely downgraded. There are a few differences. The final boss exchanges places with the not-so-final boss, and there's actually a whole extra dungeon location. But it's still basically NES dungeons, which are not the greatest, as you might have noticed. They are basically all mazes. And that's the reason we're doing the original NES and not the Game Boy Color remake. Like I said, I'd still love to see it on a virtual console. What I got earlier is the Tornado Bracelet, which basically allows me to charge the Wind Sword to level 3. And we're getting into some of our grinding here while I speak. But charging to level 3 takes MP, and I would like to keep my MP for not being dead. It's a slightly better use of it, I believe. I only use the magic in the select few situations where it's absolutely necessary. There are a couple of enemies later that require you to do it, and it can obviously be useful on bosses. Most of the treasure in this game is actually kind of pointless, or at least you go out of your way and you find like a medical herb. It's like, yeah, thanks. And as you noticed, I can just steal fruits from dwarves and never have to use... Basically, after a point, all of your magic... Like, just having magic points is more important than having anything in your inventory slots. So, filling it with magic restoring items is your best bet. I'm gonna go ahead and show off the wind magic. Try and get multiple guys... When I have multiple guys on screen, I'll totally just go over here and release it. See? Tornadoes. It's neat. It hits a lot of the screen and it's cheap. So actually, it would probably be pretty nifty to use it in the situations where it's okay. Like, everything's not just immune to wind. I love you guys all just piling up here where I can murder you. Get myself a little closer to level 6, and then naturally level 7. I don't want that. That is just a medical herby deal. I said everything about... I don't even know if it's very strong. Yeah. If it was one-shotting these guys, it would be totally worth it, but as it is, I'm just going to be spending fruits. I should equip my magic again. I had the rabbit boots on still. He's dead, and there's a wall. Welcome to wall. Let's see, right up to reach Tornell. My instructions are apparently not very good. Nope, my instructions are perfect. I remember making this mistake before. Now we go up. Oh, my lord. Why you gots to exist? Oh, it actually did one-shot those guys when they stayed on screen. Not gonna bother. Oh, come on. I don't know exactly how enemies spawn either, but it's not like you come around this corner, there's a spider now. Like, enemies sort of spawn in the same general location, but it's not literally on a specific tile. I know that for sure. Don't poison me, please. No, bro. I think this is the last wall. I hope I did not get hideously lost. This is not the right way. Oh, it's the right way. I lied. The magic ring is wonderful because it completely restores your magic, which is slightly more efficient than the other option. I surprised him. He gave me teleport, which I'm promptly not going to use. Let me see. At the moment, what we're going to do is we are going to go down and grind on zombies, actually. I'm probably just going to do another swift zoom here. 2 in 1, guys. Enjoy. And we are back. Those blue guys, for reasons that will eventually become apparent, are zombies. Even though I think they kind of split the difference between being a ghost and a zombie in terms of looks. Let's take a look. I'm just gonna blow through these medical herbs that I'm obviously never going to use. We're going to rob some dwarves again. If I can get my inputs straight. That was weird. Just screwed it up multiple times now, haven't I? Go ahead and fill out my magic. I'm saving enough money this way that I am okay with occasionally accidentally messing it up. Let's see. Oh dear! This is why you always want to remember to equip the gas mask. It hurts in here. Alright. Our next goal will be to be level 7. And we are actually going to perform an interesting little... Either I'm going to correctly perform one glitch, or I'm going to wind up doing another one to skip even more. We'll see how it works. Next time on Let's Play Crystalis. Once again, thanks to Overclocked Remix and their user Neostorm, who made the song House Leaves, which has been playing throughout this Let's Play. And as always, thank you for watching.